Hello, everyone, and welcome to this week's book review. It is Red Rising by Pierce Brown. It was released on January 28th, 2014, and it has 382 pages. I would put this in the sci-fi genre. Quickly, I'm going to try to change things up, so I'm not going to go like crazy on the plot anymore. I'm going to try not to, but sadly, starting with this one is not a great idea for me because I really enjoyed the plot. This was a new top favorite of mine. I've been recommending this to a lot of people. Anyway, the plot is basically, it takes place in the future, about maybe 700 to 1,000 years, roughly. It's kind of like a dystopian world where people are classed into different colors, and not like racist kind of colors. Like, for example, red is the lowest, gold is the highest. And it stars the main character, Darrow, who actually goes through a lot right in the beginning of the book. And the paradigm of the whole book changes after he gets a lot of, a lot of hardship happens to him specifically. And he just feels that at first he's kind of comfortable with his life, but when the things start happening to him, he starts feeling like, you know what, something's not right with this supposed like order of society with these colors, and why is gold so entitled, and why do reds have to like be treated like slaves? Also, I should add that there's different hierarchies, there's different colors from going under gold all the way down to red. So like there's silver, copper, green, blue. I'm not saying them in any specific order. There's white, there's black. Actually, sorry, black is obsidian. He was probably trying to avoid like a racist thing there, maybe. And anyway, this book starts kind of Darrow. I don't want to spoil anything. Darrow's like trying to kind of infiltrate the ranks of the gold somehow. And this book specifically, not the whole trilogy, but this book specifically has a huge, towards like, just before halfway, it starts to lean towards like a Hunger Games kind of vibe. And not in the same way you would think. I just don't want to spoil it. The setting of this book is on Mars, but basically the gist of the world is that the human advancement has helped us to achieve the possibilities of terraforming other planets. So they started with going from the Earth to the Moon, and then from the Moon to Mars, and then they basically, pretty much all the planets in our solar system are now terraformed and inhabited by people, and they're all kind of governed by the Moon Society. There's a very good lore, there's a lot of deep backstory, but it doesn't get into that too much with this one. They kind of delve deeper into the later ones, which I'll review next. That being said, I really recommend this book. I'm not going to go too much into the plot. I don't want to spoil anything more. Darrow is an interesting character. He really evolves. There's a lot of character growth, and you just see how this corrupt society kind of works. And you also find that not everybody that's what I really liked, okay? Not everybody that's on the gold front or whatever, not everyone is like corrupt and evil, and you know, you can't just place a whole group of people as an enemy. That's what kind of makes this complicated. The bonds that he forms with other characters, and then the conflicts he feels because he's incognito, he's a red and trying to like place himself with the golds, and he's constantly harboring this secret and this like haunted past that he has too. So Pierce Brown did a really good job. From my understanding, I just want to touch on this briefly too, because it goes with the theme of my channel. I want to research this more, but my understanding is that he wrote this book living in like his parents' garage apartment, and he just kind of put words to paper, got it together, and I don't know the whole process involved, but like, instead of, you know, giving up and, oh, you know, maybe I don't know if this is gonna work, because like it seemed like he was battling with the idea of should he write this book or not, and I'll probably look into that later. But yeah, he went through with it, and like the result was this great book. And then subsequently, he's made a trilogy and now a 4th installment, which I've read all of them already, and I will review. So yeah, that's Red Rising by Pierce Brown. Check it out. Great concept, great book, great plot, and great series overall. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys next time.